So until you said you have a few hours?
A few hours.
So you're going until 1 a.m. your time? Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, I think 1 a.m. would work.
Okay, I'll see how I hold out, but if I do, then yeah, that'll be fine. Hello everyone, and welcome back. We're back with more of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2 with my friend Rio Maverick.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to all of Kanako's assorted game fans. Welcome to gamers across the continental U.S. and Alaska and Hawaii. And just plain folks from Arizona. Arizona is our state tonight.
Alright, sounds good.
Arizona. I don't know the rest. So.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, we finally started the last area last time.
Well,
after
the first part of the last mission.
Yeah, I said we started it. I said we started it. I didn't say we got much of anywhere in it.
Yeah, once again, our preparation always seems to...
But at least that won't happen now. I'm sure we're having to talk over all these battle noises going on behind us. Wow, turn your camera around and take a look at them fighting. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go.
Yeah. My bummer is I can't see what they're fighting. Looks like they're fighting a couple tanks, but...
Oh, you don't... Oh, yeah, you're right. Let me find... Yeah, okay, I know, Reen. We can't get any closer, but I was trying to see what they're fighting. Yeah, I guess they're just fighting the tanks, I guess.
Oh, I see. They're fighting some Alliance soldiers. I can see them now.
Oh, there's some soldiers there? Oh, okay, yeah, I see them now, too. Alright. Okay, let's go.
And away we go. Is anyone here tonight, by the way, Ken?
Let me see.
There they are. Don't let them get through.
Not anyone that... Not any of our usuals. Someone's here, but I don't know who. Okay, oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm moving on now.
Let's take them out.
Just a minute. You sure that wasn't Alyssa that said, "Here they come"? I didn't pay attention.
Watch out, guys.
Oh well, let's not worry about it. Okay, Alyssa's first, but I guess we don't really need to go out on these. How much HP? Oh, we need to analyze them. Yeah, I'm not gonna go all out on them yet then.
Now's our
Need to wait for Elliot to analyze them.
Maybe
Hang in there.
Thanks.
Dead.
My turn.
Who, Elliot?
Yeah.
No, use his... Oh gosh. Do whatever you want.
Well, he doesn't have an art anyway, so that'd be crap.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
Now if it'll... Okay, it'll be Elliot's turn after this.
Okay.
Okay. Not weakness, but or anything. Not unbalanced, particularly by anything.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
Right, makes sense.
I've got it.
This screen.
Hang in there.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, what?
I said
Right.
this screen.
Oh, yeah, that seems to happen a lot.
Let's move. Second form. Gale! Now's our chance.
Gotcha.
Huh.
Well, fudge.
It's my turn.
Yeah, I need to kill him off.
Now's our chance.
I'll get you up.
Well, that wasn't what I meant.
Hang in there.
Thanks.
Right.
I think I got. No, Makai's supposed to be in there. I think I got. I'm not really mining Machias on the front
Here I go.
line. He doesn't do as, but he doesn't do as much damage, so I gotta bring in.
Second form.
Oh, okay.
Damn!
And then I gotta switch the links around.
Now!
Tactic.
Gotcha. It's my turn.
Machias needs to be in the back.
Arcus activate.
Right now.
Try this.
Reed needs to link with
Thanks.
Laura.
No, I have green linked with
Right.
Alyssa. What are you talking about?
That's what I do.
Oh, you said with Laura.
Well, I met Alyssa.
Okay.
Hang in there.
Thanks.
The person's put in.
I can do this.
This person's put in once.
Fire.
Here I go. Second form. Gale!
You're using Gale?
We'll
Yeah.
cut our own path.
They have over 15,000 HP, you know. Each.
I just used Arc Slash.
Well, doesn't matter, does it?
I guess not.
Oh. Okay. Moving on. Are you done? Are you done fighting them? Hello?
I haven't even. I've just got to the dog.
Oh, but I meant were you done with the other two soldiers?
Yeah.
Okay, well
I'm
that's
very
all I
done.
asked. That's all. That's what I was asking, so I could know if I could move on or not. And now you're a little ahead of me.
Uh,
Enemy sighted.
I
Let's
assume
take
we
them
only have
out.
to analyze
Let's
the dog, that the soldiers are the same. Right?
the dog is strong against water. Normal against
That's not what I
everything else.
asked. That's not what I asked. I said I assume we only have to analyze the dog. The two
Right.
soldiers
Right.
are the same enemies before.
It's my turn. Analyzing enemy attack patterns. I've got it.
Let her play with the doggy. Nice. Took off nearly
Hang in
half the
there.
health.
Thanks.
Nice.
My turn. Second form. Gale!
Took out the dog
Now.
and
Ooh, I put the
Gotcha.
doggy to sleep. And
Right.
one of the soldiers too.
yeah, I put the dog to sleep, if you know what I mean.
Take this!
Oh, right.
Now's our chance!
No, I meant in
I'll
my
set
case
you
I
up.
meant it literally.
Right.
Except he's not asleep now.
My turn. Second form. Gale!
Come on, Reen.
Oh,
It's
miss.
my turn.
Yeah, he
There we
missed.
go.
Yeah, he missed the dog with Gale.
Leave this to me.
No
Oh, I
problem.
must have poisoned him at some point too. Not sure when, but I'll take it.
Let's move. Second form. Gale!
There we go.
Oh, I
That's
got
the power
got a
of the
celestial
eight
bomb,
leaves.
which is good.
You got a what?
A celestial bomb.
Oh, okay.
Completely unconscious. Okay.
Yeah, I got two also. So that's good. Alright, so are we going to the door or is there... Yeah, I
I'm
guess
going
so.
in. Cut
Yeah,
tape.
okay, no I was just making sure there were no treasure chests out here first. Alright, let's go. Or I'm going. You're already in there. Let's
Yep.
see.
You want me to wait for you?
Yeah,
Clean?
yeah, I'm waiting. I mean, I'll tell you when.
Alright.
And there's the fancy chandeliers and the fancy floor again. different place, I know, but still. Okay, go.
It's a lot more spacious on the inside than I was expecting. Yeah, well, thankfully it's nowhere near as large as the fortress.
You'd think they wouldn't want those dogs scratching up the floor.
How dare you set foot in here? Begone! This building belongs to His Majesty. It's hardly the place for such insolent children such as you. I don't think you're in any position to be called us insolent.
Enough of your nonsense.
Seriously.
We'll have to force our way through. Commencing hostilities. That's one way to put it, B.
Well, shall we begin?
She missed Reen. Nice.
That's the biggest concentration I could take out.
Here I go.
What is?
Fortunately, unless I do this way.
Somehow I'm getting all of them.
Second form. Gale!
How are you getting while you're using Gale?
Well, yeah.
Arc Slash.
Now!
Glare.
Yeah, why don't... Well, I would think
It's
Gale
my
would be
turn.
better because it hits more targets, but okay. You do you.
This one's just for you. Enjoy! They're off balance.
I'll back you up. Take this.
Hang in there!
Thanks.
Please let Elliot have a turn.
Right.
Okay, good. Oh, I need to analyze that guy. I think
There's a
just
new
him,
one?
though. Yeah, the Imperial Guard officer. The one with
yeah.
the sword. The one with the sword.
I would have missed that. I mean, not that it's going to
Yeah, I
make a difference.
would have
but
too if I hadn't had a list to just target one person.
I hate to use her.
It's my turn.
But
Although I hate to have to do it because Reen needs healing. Oh well.
Analyzing enemy attack
It'll be
patterns.
okay. I hope.
Analysis complete.
Not quite.
Hang in there!
Thanks. My turn.
Okay, that's a relief. Oh shoot, not really. Yeah, just hang in there a bit longer,
Second
please,
form.
Reen.
Gale!
Back to the edge to get these guys out. There we go.
Now!
Gotcha!
I know I took
You're
one out at
finished.
least. Never mind. Two out.
Careless.
or did she?
Stay with us!
Thanks.
No, she's not.
Huh.
It came out.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take any more chances. I gotta have someone heal a Green, or he's not gonna survive another turn, I don't think.
Hang in there!
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Huh.
Oh, come on.
Right. This one's just for you. Enjoy. Now's our chance.
I'll back you up.
Let's move.
He's the only one left. And he missed. And he got hurt. And the other one recovered.
Right.
I don't need to have Reed do anything.
Ah,
Have him move.
try this.
Thanks.
She's back from what she needs. Healing.
Not quite.
Oh, this is food. Gotta have a bunch
No problem.
of those two.
Now's our chance!
Got you. Here I go.
so I'm not going to waste time with you anymore, pal.
Right.
See, I'm going to assume this guy's not weak against anything. Nope.
Now's our chance.
You're mine! Let's move. Now!
Gotcha!
Right.
Who is?
The guard your bayonet strikes.
I thought you were using True Arc Slash.
I was using True Arc Slash. I had a U material back. That's
Well,
flash.
yeah, I'm not done with the
Okay.
fight yet. So give me a bit.
Now's our chance.
You're mine! Let's move. Second form. Damn! Now's our chance.
Gotcha! I can do this. Now's our chance.
Got you! Curse you!
Okay, there we go. Got him. What'd you get? What score did you get?
We did it, Elisa.
We really do make a great team.
1.8.
Okay. Oh, okay. Moving on.
Cutscene.
Huh? Oh. Yeah, okay. Just a sec, I'm going through... Okay, Machias is 111. Got 2 U materials, 2 celestial bombs, and 1 Tyrol bomb.
Exactly
I
how
got
it should be.
Red beast flesh, 1 U material, and a couple EP. I think an EP charge 3.
Oh, okay. Judging by how it looked on the outside, I'm guessing the building has 3 floors? There is a glass-covered room on the far end of the 3rd floor used for ceremonies. I would imagine that's where we'll find His Majesty if he's here.
Alright, let's move, guys. Right. Please be safe, Elise.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about her. Because we hadn't seen her for much of the game. Or more like I didn't realize she was here, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, do we just go up the stairs?
In just a moment.
Or do we need to go... No, we need to go.
I think I'll leave the cat go for now. Yeah, I don't think there's any... Yeah, there's literally nothing. Well, what is this service here? Oh, nice!
Yeah, the healing thingy?
Yep.
Yep. Want to go ahead and save here since we did this bit?
I agree.
Alright. And obviously I don't mean to stop, I'm just saying.
Well, it was good to
so
have
we
you,
don't have-
folks. We'll see you tomorrow night. and-
Okay, I stand corrected.
I don't think we can.
We can't go to the side areas? Is that what you're saying?
Well, it looks like we can.
Is there anything here, though? Besides
Well,
enemies?
there's a guy down at the south end. We can get some experience off of it.
I've seen... Which side did you take? Because I'm seeing a
The
dog.
left side.
Yeah, that's the side I took, and I'm seeing a dog, not a guy.
Yeah, well, that's an enemy.
Oh, well, okay. He can't come out in the hall, though. I find that funny. Okay, Reen is the one that gets
Now's our
triple
chance.
advantage against him.
My turn.
And on my end, it's just the dog.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, okay.
Now!
Gotcha! problem. Now's our chance.
Got you!
Right.
Oh, that was double team. 1, 2.
That's
I got
good.
Leave this to me!
Flash out of it, I'm not shooting.
Now's our chance!
I'll back you up.
Ooh, and faces.
Sweet
what now?
victory.
Well, we'll
Faces
deserve
at the
one
end
at
of the
that.
hall.
Oh, yeah, I saw those.
Sensitive and 50 space seconds.
Well, I'll tell you what I get in a sec. There's 3 of them. Okay, I got 50 water sepith, and that's it. Anything on the other end of this hallway? Well, there's a pathway to the left, further to the left. Do we want to go out there? Might as well look and see what's there, I guess.
Yeah.
Leads to a dead end, whatever it is.
Oh, we're outside again.
Gee, you don't say,
There's a
Machias.
nice pavilion out here.
There's some treasure chests here.
I spy with my little eye the good.
One of them's a
Good
monster
chest,
chest,
a
look
mon-
like. Okay, I'm gonna get the 2 regular chests first.
10 new materials. Nice.
Tier all balm and
10 new materials.
nice, yep. Okay, and now for the monster
Use
chest.
them at this point.
Huh?
I said, too bad we can't. Hello!
What is it?
New monsters!
Oh, well, yeah,
My turn.
but I thought it was, well, anyway.
But unfortunately, it's this sucks. We got 0 arts. Oh well.
Second form.
Yeah.
Now's our chance.
Snare, sleeper, and sleep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so obviously we just have to do one.
It's my turn.
I'm gonna regret doing this, but I don't want to waste the 0 arts with anyone.
Yeah, I understand.
This one's just for you. Enjoy. They're off balance.
I'll back you up.
Not quite. They're off balance.
Whoa!
I'll back
those
you up.
strong monsters.
I imagine they are.
Not quite.
Too bad they haven't been able to hit me yet.
Right.
2 of them used flamethrower and they missed both times. Anyway.
You're not getting away. Molten Storm! Now!
Got you.
Okay. Analyzing enemy attack patterns. I've got it.
They're not weak against anything.
Let's move. Second form. Gale. Now's our chance.
Gotcha!
Not quite. They're off balance.
I'll back you up.
I think I'm ready to use, next
No,
time
you
someone
don't.
gets a critical hit, I'm going to be ready to use,
Not quite.
I forget what it's called, but
Here I go.
I think you know what I mean. Which looks like that'll happen right now.
Second form. Gale. Now.
Yeah, burst is what
Let's
I
go,
meant.
everyone.
Leave it
Leave
to
it to
me!
me. Eat that.
Because that's how much HP they have,
It's my turn.
you know?
Yeah.
This one's just for you. Enjoy. Now's our chance.
I'll back you up.
No problem. You're not getting away. Molten Storm! Now!
Got you.
Well, there's some selection. What about
Right.
I'm just still using Gale. I said what I did was do the 2 pair rush attacks and just keep refilling like that. Okay, sounds good. Oh,
what?
wait a minute. What I did was do the 2 pair rush attacks and just keep refilling like that. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Well, fudge.
Hang in there!
Thanks.
And welcome to stream, Mike. How you doing tonight?
All right.
How dare you!
All I can do is hope this will work. Gonna
Not
hurt
quite.
whoever it
How
hits.
dare you! Here I go. Second form. Gale! Now's our chance.
Gotcha! Right.
She's burning.
Hang in there!
Ike says fine after a long
appreciate
day. Glad to hear it.
Not quite. How dare you! Leave this to me. Hang in there, everyone.
She's down.
Thanks.
Oh, please!
Here I go. Second form. Gale! Now's our chance.
Gotcha!
Not quite.
I'm sorry, everyone.
This can't be happening.
Right. Let's go.
My turn. Second form. Gale! Now!
Gotcha! Hip!
I appreciate it. No, you don't! Not quite! This can't be happening. My turn. Second form. Gale!
I can do this. Hip! Oh, please! Now! Come on, Lean!
Leave it to me!
There! Oh, please! I won't lose. Hup.
My turn.
My goodness, still? I thought Holy breath.
Second form. Damn!
No.
Now!
Gotcha!
You're finished!
Well, I got rid of one of them. That's a start.
Oh, please!
Okay, there goes one more. Now, let me bring back our two. I want to bring
do
back
this.
our two down comrades before I defeat him, if possible. Let me bring
Let's
back
go.
Elliot first.
Here I go. Burn to ash. Fall! Now!
Gotcha! Hup.
Thanks.
Hang in there!
Thanks!
3.
I can do this. Let's go.
Let's move.
Ice is up to 112.
I'm still have to
Burn
take
to
one more
ash.
out, so just a moment.
Fall!
At least I hope I'll be able to.
Now!
Gotcha!
Shoot.
Alright.
Ah!
Hup.
Okay, that's what I was hoping that
I appreciate it.
Alyssa would get to bring back Machias first.
Try this.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I appreciate it.
No problem. Turn to flames. Burn! Now! Come on, Lean!
Leave it to me. Here I go. Burn to ash. Fall!
Right.
Hang in there!
Thanks.
No problem. All right, let's
Hey,
keep on
Shion.
moving.
Thanks to the lurk. Ooh, I got a 3.3.
And I got a 2.8.
Oh, that's still pretty good. Got 3 materials.
Yep, same here.
Success.
And Fee is level 117.
Tice is 113. Speed is changed.
Obtain Goldia key.
Yeah. Wonder what this is for. I'll have to poke around and find out.
Okay, that's dialogue's a little different, but oh well. Let's see. So I guess it's just a key item.
More than likely.
Oh, cutscene. Oh, okay.
Sounds like things are nasty down there.
Yeah, but the best thing we can do is take care of things here.
Alright, moving on. And I'm gonna rest up with that thingy again.
Yeah, same here.
If you want to fight the doggy again, we could break the vases again.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna rest first, but then I'll do it. Yeah, I need to do it because of Machias and Elliot being knocked out, so they need to get their CP back up.
Yeah, I understand how that goes. Let's get
We got this.
on mine.
Here I go.
I didn't have
knocked
Laura in the
out.
party, so... But yeah, I got you.
Oh, Machias's master material just reached
Second
level 4.
Nice!
Now's our chance.
Gotcha. Right.
You got, as a result, you got Earth Pulse
Got you.
and the Crest.
Nice!
And damage received now when HP is high. Damage decreases now to
Leave this to me.
40%.
Ah!
And begins turns now with
My
4
turn.
turns of 50% HP recovery.
Now's our
Sounds
chance.
good.
Gotcha.
You
You're
guys are
finished.
killing the dogs.
Let me see
Did
what
it,
I
Elisa.
got.
We really do make a great team.
And Nest Tablet.
I only got 2 red beast flesh. Alright, time for the faces again.
Sit. Ha! Sit.
A ground bait. Great. Don't think I need that at this point.
No,
I doubt
think
we're
you
going
do.
fighting fishing spots are here. Okay, I'm going to save
Probably
again
not.
before... wait, we're going to explore the right side, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to the other side. is
Well,
another
I'm still
dog.
going to save after doing that monster chest. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, another doggy and 3 more vases. I like that the dog can't run through the doorway. He's too big.
Ha!
You noticed that, didn't you?
Yeah.
We got this.
Here I go. Ha! Now!
Gotcha. I can do this.
It's my turn.
Right. Eat that! Here I go. Sit!
No problem. Fire! Now!
Got you!
This is overkill
Okay.
waiting to happen.
Eh, that's good.
Only 1-4.
Hey,
Is that gonna be enough?
now's our chance.
No.
You're mine!
And Red Beast Flesh.
Leave this to
I'm
me!
still fighting, so just a moment.
Eat that! Here I go.
And
Sit!
the Mirage Scepter.
We'll cut our own path.
Okay, I got 1.5. And Machias is level 112. Dang, you already went up a 2nd level. And I got 1 new material.
Exactly how it should be.
Ha! Ha!
50 Mirage Sepith and another ground bait.
Nice.
Now let's see
Dog.
what's.
So
Oh,
red
let's
is dog.
actually let's go back out to the middle and look up the stairs, because the way to the next floor is in that right hallway. So let's explore the up the stairs in the center first.
Maybe it'll be. Okay. Up to the left.
Okay,
Right?
I went to the right, but okay, I'll go to the left. No
Soldier.
big deal.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the same on both sides.
Sit! Ha!
Oh, I can't get an
We
advantage
got
against
this.
them. I mean, I get a single one, but
Let's
that's
move.
it.
Second form. Gale!
I can do this. Now!
Leave it to me!
It's my turn.
Forget a double team.
How careless! It's my turn.
If you what now?
I get
Take this!
advantage. I am going to do a double team or something.
Okay.
Let's move.
I can do this. Fire! Now's our chance.
Got you!
Hang in there.
Thanks!
Okay.
Chris, you... Right.
This should help.
Huh.
There's no time to waste.
Well, I got an
Come on, Lord,
overkill
take it
because
out.
Machias had a 0 arts turn, so I had him use one of his spells, and that got an overkill.
And Ellie just went up to 119.
I got a Curia bomb.
And
Anything?
got nothing for him.
Oh, isn't this a
There's a
pleasant
treasure
surprise?
chest here.
There's a treasure chest here.
Oh, but there is a treasure chest.
Yeah, that's what I said. Clion Solarion. Yeah, no, we already have it.
Twice.
Right. Okay, now up to the right side.
I gotta go back down. Get the heal up.
I think I'm good. Did you defeat the beast?
Forward
Are you talking about the monster chest? I give so, yes.
Yeah, we did. I don't think there's any need to go back down to the other hallway.
What if there's another treasure chest?
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Let's
Huh?
move.
I took care of this one with the soldiers.
Second form. Damn!
Well, I meant we hadn't gone the right side yet.
I can
Going
do
there
this.
now.
Okay.
There's
Yeah, we've
nothing
already
soldiers.
been down
Okay.
both hallways. So yeah, I know we don't need to go there. No, the big beasts that appeared in certain areas of the
Now.
game.
There's several big beasts. If you're talking about
It's
the
my
optional
turn.
bosses, we beat them a long time ago.
This one's just for you! Enjoy! Now's our chance!
I'll back you up.
Huh! Here I go!
Right.
Right. Now's our chance.
You're mine! Let's move. Now!
Gotcha.
You're finished!
We did it, Elisa!
We really do make a great team.
Okay, is there another treasure chest over here? Yes,
I
there is.
spy with my little eye the goods.
Seraphic ring, which is a quartz. So yeah, I don't really need them, but oh well. Might as well say we looked everywhere, right? Hello?
Yeah, I thought that we did.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Even if the treasures weren't really worth our time, at least we can say we looked everywhere.
Alright, just on 113.
Okay. Now, when you're ready, we'll go through the right hallway down the stairs.
There's another treasure chest at the far side.
No, I just said it was a seraphic ring.
Seraphic ring.
Yeah, I know. I already got it.
That.
Okay, let me know when you're ready to go to through the right hallway downstairs.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Let me rest up briefly.
Yeah, I already did that and saved again. Because, yeah, that leads up to the next floor, so that's the way we need to go.
Actually, yeah. Hold that thought. I'll be right back, okay?
Alright. But is that who you were talking about, Ike? Are those, optional bosses?
Right.
Because if so, yeah, we defeated them. Yes, optional bosses that give good stuff. Yep. Yep. Here's the good stuff in question. Anyway, gotta wait for Rio to get back now. So, how's your weekend been so far?
I'm back. Just realized I had the volume up high.
Oh, okay. Welcome back.
Alright, now we went out. You must be. Oh, the right. Let's see.
Yeah, the right side, there's a stairway that leads up to the next floor.
Not on this side.
On the right side!
I went to the right as we were coming down. So. Okay, there it is.
No, the right side from where we first came in. Is what I meant. Alright, let's go.
Cutscene.
No, I gotta get up the stairs, so... Okay, here we go. I'll tell you when they're talking.
There's no cutscene, it's just.
Yes, there is a cutscene. Oh, well, okay, they're about to fight again. Gotcha.
Enemies ahead. We'll have to fight.
I can do this. Hang in there!
Thanks.
Let's move. Second form. Gale!
Right.
Right.
Grand Press is what I had Machias use when he has Zero Arts, and he has another Zero Arts turn, so he's going to do it again.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm going to have
Turn to
Alyssa
flame.
use Flame Burst on this guy.
Burn! Now's our chance.
Got you. No, you don't.
Moving
Hang in
too
there.
much
Thanks.
around the city. Oh, really?
Oh, please.
My turn.
Sorry to hear that, Ike.
Second form. Gale!
Okay.
It's my turn.
No problem. Fire!
Here I go. That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Iron reached level 4. Earth pulse in the crest. Damage received down when HP is high. Okay, nice. Alright, sounds good.
He is about to go in 2018, I think. Nope. Close though.
This person is completely unconscious. Gee, you don't say. I talked to one of the down guards, and that's what it said.
Yeah, they did the same thing with mine on my.
I just didn't talk to them. Okay, let me know when you're ready to go through the door.
Oh. Not yet.
Because it has an exclamation mark, so...
Yeah, that's gonna be the boss room.
Want to save again real quick then?
Oh, I think that's a very smart idea.
Alright.
You need to use put that seraphic ring on anyone. That material.
I don't think so. I thought I already had someone that had that spell. Just a sec. Well, maybe not in this party. I don't know. I thought I did.
That regular Solarium.
Oh, well. Yeah, let's not worry about it.
Seraphic ring. Yeah, it's just a normal one, which you already have the spell from someone. So.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The ones that max EP.
Well, are you ready?
Yeah, just a minute.
Okay.
So to the right. I wanted to make sure everyone was fully healed and fully CP'd.
It's close enough from on my end. Are you ready?
No. Save.
Oh, okay. Probably will switch Laura out for this fight. Actually, let me see what we're fighting before I decide that.
Well, with warrior set and Zavirian or weapon workshop.
Are you going to the door?
Yeah, we're going in.
Alright. Doors are tightly locked.
Maybe if we use the key we got earlier. It opened. Let's hurry inside.
Oh, how nice of them to leave the key just laying around for us. Let's go. Or did we get from the guards? I don't remember. Okay, we got a long arching hallway to go through.
And we got more of them robots to deal with.
Oh, goodness.
That one
I
looks
hate those
nasty.
robots.
Try to
Me
be
too.
careful, everyone.
And we're not going to be able to do much beyond a single advantage to them.
Yeah. I'll take what I can get, though.
This one's really tough. Be careful.
Oh, great.
Let's
It's
move.
3 of them again. Okay.
Second form.
Damn!
There's just only 2 of them this time.
There's
Now's
3
our
for me.
chance.
Let's go,
Still 3
everyone!
for me.
I don't think
Give it to me.
Yeah, good for you. I didn't. I got 3, I said.
Eat that!
In other words, I
I can do
believe
this.
you. I'm just saying I got 3.
He's using Flame Dragon.
You're not getting away. Molten Storm! Now!
Got you!
It's my turn.
Did we get anything at all?
No.
No, everything is the normal.
Yeah, that's what I told you before.
Right. This one's just for you! Enjoy! They're off balance!
Vortex.
I'll back you up.
You'll be able to get one or two of them to be fainted.
Oh, please! Now's our chance!
Got you!
Nope.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I didn't think
I
so.
appreciate it. Let's move. Second form. Gale! Now's our chance.
Gotcha!
Okay.
Well, Elliot just got a single arts turn, so guess what?
What?
I mean, I said Elliot just got a 0 arts turn, so guess what?
Play up Solarian?
He doesn't have that spell on my end.
What's that?
I said Elliot doesn't have that spell
Hang
on
in
my end.
there!
Thanks.
Well, all he has for me is Maelstrom and Ragnar Vortex.
Yeah. So?
So which one are you using?
I
Stay
use
focused.
Ragnar Vortex. I use Ragnar Vortex.
Yeah, same here.
Right.
You could use Ultra. I don't know if I want to use Ultra Cannon, but
If
Hang in
she has
there.
0 arts, yeah, do it.
yeah, she does.
I appreciate it.
Oh, okay.
Thanks. Try this.
It's my turn. Break! Let's move. Second form. Gale! Now!
Gotcha!
Take this.
How dare you!
Hang in there!
Thanks.
Hang in there!
Thanks.
Right. Try this.
Thanks.
No problem. You're not getting away. Molten Storm! Now's our chance. Come on, Moon.
Right!
Yeah.
My turn.
Huh!
Take this.
Hang in there.
Thanks.
Hang in there.
Thanks.
It's my turn. This one's just for you. Enjoy! Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. Okay.
And Fee just went up to 118.
I'm
Shining
still fighting.
darkness.
Remember, I had 3 of them to take care of. And I haven't even taken out 1 yet.
How dare you!
Hang in there.
Thanks. Here I go. Second form.
Gale! Now's our chance.
Elisa, let's do this.
Okay.
Ta-
Yeah.
Well, 2 down. Now there's just 1 to
I
go.
can do this.
So that's good.
Turn to flames. Burn! Now!
Got you! Let's move. There! Ha! Now!
Gotcha!
You're finished!
There we go. Now we got the last one.
We did it, Elisa.
We really do make a great team.
Got 2.5. And Machias is 113 now. Got 2 Tyrrell bombs and a U material.
I got 1.4.
Exactly how it should
And I only
be.
got 2 U material.
Well, I only got 1 U material and the Tyrrell bomb, I said.
I didn't get the bomb. I got the 2 U material.
Well, I thought you would have been happier with that.
If this could have been any other dungeon, yes.
Okay, cutscene.
Well, not really.
Well, okay, whatever. Another fight then, whatever.
I'm
Oh,
gonna do something.
Bring it on.
I'm gonna do something I'm not gonna
Here I
like
go.
doing, but I'm using because Alyssa's my first one up, and
Rena is for me.
Second
I'm
form.
using her
Damn.
X-ray.
Oh, okay.
Got the recipes
Now.
necessary. I'll create more food.
Gotcha!
Or you can just have her fight to get her
Too slow.
CP back up.
Huh.
Just
Hoping
saying.
apparently will take out the soldiers.
Hang in there!
Thanks.
Right. You're not getting away. Molten Storm! Now's our chance.
Got you!
Okay.
Stay with us.
Thanks. I'm not done yet.
To do this instead. Cards.
Second form.
Gale! Now!
Gotcha.
Curse you!
Hut.
Thanks.
I appreciate it. I'll give you a boost.
Thanks.
It's my turn.
Barely survived that.
Take! Curse you!
My turn. Second form.
Gale!
Now's our chance.
Gotcha.
Curse you!
Right.
Well, got rid of all the soldiers at least. Now just the 2 robots are left.
Chime in darkness. Nocturne Bell.
Right. You're not getting away. Molten Storm!
It's my turn.
This should help.
Take.
My turn. Second form.
Gale! Now!
Gotcha!
It's my turn. This one's just for you. Enjoy! Now's our chance. Elliot, I'm counting on you.
Leave it to me.
Take this!
Right. Turn to flames. Burn! Now's our chance.
Got you! No, you don't!
Take this. Right. Hey! Now's our chance.
You're mine!
My turn. Second form.
Gale!
Now's our chance.
Gotcha! Oh, please! Now's our chance! Come on, Moon!
Right!
Yeah!
Right. Arcus activate.
It's my turn. This one's just for you. Enjoy! Now's our chance.
I'll back you up.
Ike says, I am feeling
Let's
sleepy.
move.
At least I enjoyed a little bit of your stream today. Take care. Yeah, alright. Take care, Ike. Have a good sleep.
Take
Good
care,
night.
Ike. Have a great night.
Second
Well,
form.
I think
Damn!
to finish up the battle.
Okay, I'll let
Now's
you
our
know when I'm
chance.
done.
Gotcha!
Try this.
Thanks.
I appreciate it. I'll give you a boost.
Thanks.
I can do this.
I like having Elliot linked with Machias. You wanna know why?
I'm listening.
Well, you didn't answer. The reason
I did.
is because...
I said,
Well, I didn't hear that. Anyway, the reason is because every time Elliot has cast a spell to heal the party, Machias' Link ability restored his 100 of his EP.
Nice.
Yep.
You're not getting away. Molten Storm! Now's our chance.
Got you!
Not quite. Now's our chance. Elliot, I'm counting on you.
Leave it to me.
Take this.
Hey,
Let's move. Second form.
Gale!
Now's our chance.
Gotcha!
You're finished.
Well, got rid of one of them.
it's my turn.
Thank you. Let's see. Let's do Maelstrom. It's gonna be overkill out of the
Try
way,
this.
probably. Okay, and what?
I'll give you a boost.
Whatever you
Thanks.
say.
All right, let's keep going.
Got 2.8.
Only 2.1.
Okay. And Laura is level 119. And so is Reen.
I got 2 U materials and a celestial bomb.
1 U material, 3 Curia bombs, and 1 Tiro bomb.
Great!
I've only just begun.
All right, that takes
And
care of
Laura
them.
is one, just shy of 119.
Let's keep going.
Well, that's good. Like I said, her and Reen both got to 119 on my end just now. Alright.
Been 119. Laura's.
Well, remember, I haven't been leveling grinding as much as you.
Oh, Christ. Not again.
What? 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 Oh, oh, gosh. Yep. Okay, your turn.
Hello. They're just kids! Kids are alone! They're enemies! Enemies! Eliminate them!
Enemy sighted.
Yep, this will
Let's
be
take them
fun.
out. Let's move.
Okay. Yeah, I think this time
form.
I will
Gale!
I think I'm gonna use overdrive. No, I gotta save that overdrive.
Now's our
for the
chance.
boss.
Gotcha!
Too slow. Leave this to me. Can you handle this?
Understood. Witness the fruits of my training.
Yeah, but by that I meant I will use Laura's S-Break. Is what I mean.
Power! Radiant Lion!
Curse you!
Dang, that took out all of them.
Okay,
Nice!
Well, almost. Didn't take out the last robot, but still did a good chunk of damage. So I can't complain.
hey!
My turn. Burn to ash.
Fall!
Right!
Okay, now this time Alyssa got a Zero Arts turn, so guess what?
He's gonna use altar cannon.
Yep. And that's it.
Alright, let's
Have
keep
her
on
use
moving.
Altar cannon as well.
I got 1.9.
His HP
And
is
Alyssa is 119, and Fee is 118, Machias is 114. 2 Celestial Bombs, 2 Red Beast Flesh, and 2 Tyrrell Bombs.
Exactly how it should be.
Okay, Machias learned Petrification Shell 2.
Huh? Thank goodness!
Nice.
Success.
I'll use altar cannon again.
Okay, I'm gonna rest up, and what do you want to do?
I gotta rest up too. I used up a heck of a lot of.
I know, but I
Reen
meant after we
CP.
rest up and save, what do you want to do?
I got I got a nice one on this one because I did I used an overdrive, which I probably shouldn't, but can't argue with the results.
Yeah, did you hear
Triple
what I
kill,
said, though?
double kill.
Oh,
yeah,
you're still
you want to know
fighting.
what we're gonna do?
Yeah.
I got a 2.3, and I haven't decided yet. I gotta really got something back. Let's see. Machias just went to 114.
And should have learned Petrification Shell 2. Well, did he?
I don't know. Everyone's still going.
Oh, okay.
Got 2 Curia bombs, 2 year materials,
Right.
and a red beast flesh.
Nice.
Ice went to 114, and he got his purification shell too.
Petrification. Shell, not purification. But yeah. Alright.
We can also customize, modify orbits and stuff.
We've already done that though.
And it's just, I'm commenting.
Okay, fair enough.
So save the game.
Yeah, and then what?
It's only 11:16. Do you want to quit here?
No, I'm asking if you want to.
No, I don't want to quit right now.
Alright, let's go then.
Alright,
Are we going to the door?
I want to go back now. As much as I hate to do this, at the very least I know one enemy will still be there, and that's going to be those double robots. They're a pain in the butt, but I want my overdrive to be fully charged. I want Reed to be fully stocked on.
Alright, I'll wait here. Shh.
There's the robot again.
Nope, I am not fighting that thing again, no matter what.
I got one robot this time, so.
Well, I don't think I'll be that lucky, so I'm just gonna stay right here until you're done. Did Shion go to bed? Yep. I was wondering that when I saw he put the Hatsune Miku game on.
Right. Right.
Well, good. Later this week, the high is just going to be in the upper 80s again. So that's good. Because today got a little too warm. And tomorrow and Monday will too. Well, maybe not Monday, but tomorrow. Which I know even the 80s probably sounds bad to you up there, but
Yeah.
down here it's gonna be great. To those of us down here, it's gonna be a great relief, because remember, we've had days of over 100 degrees.
That's a little too warm for my
So I'm sure you can see how being down the 80s looks favorable in comparison.
Right.
Yeah. I restored already?
I'm sorry, what?
I think I did. I can't tell. Status? No. I guess there's the only way to tell is to get into another fight.
Tell what?
I was trying to tell because it looked for a minute there like both of my
Right.
overdrive spheres were refilled.
Oh, okay.
It's like I was like, that quickly after fighting those things?
Could have been. Who knows?
Right.
Any way to tell?
I
Get
don't.
into a fight?
Not that I know of. Hang on a minute.
Okay, Elliot.
Yeah, I don't think there is a way to tell.
Okay. Go. But I got at least I got half of one problem taken care of, and that's Reed got his full CP restored.
That's good. Like I said, I'm not doing that. I'm not dealing with any more of those robots if I can help it. If I don't have to.
I've got stuff to make him run away, that we can run away from. Since I think I got plenty of smoke bombs.
Okay.
Yeah, smoke grenade. Oh, I got 11, but
Well, like I said, I'm just not even gonna bother. I'll make do with what I have.
no, I doubt. But I only have
Right.
one.
Yeah, well, like I said, I can't. I'm not gonna assume I'll be that lucky. Because I haven't been so far.
Right, I understand. That's about half. About half. I need some double teams to need. You feeling, babies?
Well, let me know when you're back.
Yep, I will.
Right. Right. Right.
Nice.
Shion said, resting now, gonna play more Splatoon 2 tomorrow. Much love and thank you in advance for rating. You're welcome, Shion. Have a good night's sleep. Take care.
Good night, Mr. Petra.
Right.
If you're still there, how long is your marathon now?
Right.
Because you mentioned something about adding some days on. Although he may not be there now. May have already left.
I got Laura up to 119.
That's good.
Right.
Nice thing is I just have to fight the robots. And that's it. And then it's a quick run down to the end of the hallway to restore MP. Which is the easiest way to do things.
Right. 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 Right.
Use some. Well, okay, Elliot didn't have that. Never mind. But yeah, if it had been anyone's turn other than Elliot's, I would have told you to use a craft that has impede on that enemy. The one that was charging up an attack.
Right.
I didn't hear his unconscious status. So, I have my turn with me doing this.
Or you could have wasted Alyssa's turn, but whatever.
He was already casting a spell.
I said Alyssa.
Yeah, she was already casting a
Oh,
spell.
okay. Doesn't look like she is to me, but okay.
Not now. She
Well,
was
I'm talking
then,
about... No, she wasn't. When you had Reen's turn, she wasn't.
because she'd already went.
Never mind.
Right.
So that means you could have had her heal Machias. But okay.
Right.
The good news is all both of my orbs are refilled.
That's good.
Right. Right. Right.
Three tries, but
But
I got a 1-7 for all my efforts. Thought I got Machias up to 115.
that's good.
Got 3 U materials for my troubles.
Nice.
Unfortunately, that's all I got.
What do you mean that's all you got?
Well, I mean, I got some, some more Cephas and stuff like that. But
Well, did you get both orbs filled up?
yeah, I got both
Well,
orbs finally
okay.
filled up.
Alright.
Just rest here, save the game, and then we'll go deal with the boss.
Alright, sounds good. Oh, right.
Right.
Guy does recommend Laura and her Zemurian aura. I don't know whether that's going to be legit or not, so I'm going to swap Machias out for Laura.
Well, I wish you had told me that sooner. She doesn't have any CP at the moment.
Use the, what is it? Use the seasonal
Oh,
hot pot a couple times, and there's one other one that you can use that's the follow-up.
Is there a reason I can't use the Zerum capsule?
Because there's so few of them.
I have 30 of them. That's not few. At least not to me.
Got less than 20. I think I've got like 19, so...
Yeah, but what about me is what I'm asking.
Go ahead, use it. I wouldn't use it unless they were knocked
All right,
out, but-
fine. Fine.
Yeah,
Well,
do
I
what
have
you
more of
want.
those than I have the...
Fine, then use the Zero
No,
capsule.
you already said not to. Yeah, I only have 5 dazzling hot pots. It's
No,
gonna take all 4.
seasonal.
Okay, whatever. Probably even have less of those. Let's see, seasonal.
Okay, obviously you didn't spend.
I have
off
7
time.
of them.
Okay, I have 26. So
Yeah,
I
see.
spent some time the other night doing nothing but spending money and cooking.
See what I mean? Anyway.
Because it's cheaper, and I have less than the Zerum. Besides, I can't rely on the Zerums to get in battle when any of my characters fall. That
Okay,
way
that'll
they-
do. Actually, hang on a minute. I'll use the dazzling hot pots now to fully restore Reen and Laura's CP. Alright. Let me save again, okay?
Yeah.
No, I said let me save again. I didn't say I was going in yet.
I wasn't ending it either.
I saw you almost go through the doors.
Yeah, I stopped. So.
Okay, here I go.
We're going in?
Yeah.
Could it be?
Okay, this is voice, so.
Machias! Dad!
Reen? Is that
Still sister.
really you?
Yep.
It is. It's me. I'm so glad you're safe.
Are you hurt, Dad?
I'm fine. We all are, fortunately.
Imperial Governor Regnitz. Emperor Eugene III. Empress Priscilla.
Though I never thought you would come all the way here to rescue us.
We've received word that our daughter has been under your care, however.
Class 7, was it? Thank you for coming to our rescue.
It's an honor, Your Majesty.
We are unfit to receive such kind words.
I'm just relieved to see everyone here is all right. That's far enough.
Oh.
It's
Altina.
Steve's clone.
Yep. Altina.
You're the girl with the black combat shell. I count 18 days since our last meeting, Reen Schwarzer,
What, has it been that long?
which would have been aboard the Pentagruel.
That's right. Did you know we were coming?
Affirmative. I received instructions from Lord Rufus to wait here for you.
He really never misses a beat, does he? Just who are you, anyway? That puppet of yours is just like Milliam's. You aren't sisters or something, are you?
In a sense, yes.
You couldn't be. Seriously?
You don't look that much alike. She would be the elder sister, while I would be the younger one. Do keep in mind that our purposes differ to some extent, however. I don't get it.
It sounds like there's more to the two of you than meets the eye.
I can't deny being curious about who you really are. Now isn't the time to get to the bottom of that. If you intend to stand in our way, then we intend to remove you by force.
Right. And sorry, but we won't be holding back.
Reen!
Be careful, son.
I see no meaning in negotiating further. And while I remain partially reluctant, I will rely on the Society's contraptions for backup.
Okay.
Oh, joy.
Those are the archaisms we ran into inside the Reinford building. Good luck, everyone!
Please, step back.
Black Rabbit Altina, model name OZ74. Commencing operation.
Okay.
Beginning combat. Support me, Clown Soleus. Right.
Alright, let's see here. Their arch defense is not high. And Laura's, as they said, Laura's
Laura's what?
This is all never mind. Get rid of the. Never mind, I was looking at the wrong thing first. Get rid of the Zephyrmites first, since they are extremely annoying. Due to their high defense, will do much damage to them unless you use Arch or S-Craft. If you want to get them quickly, fully buff up your party and use S-Craft.
Alright.
For Altina, she will cast Black Barrier to reflect a single physical attack. Sometimes the computer will be stupid enough to use it twice, which makes her waste a turn.
Okay. I'm gonna have Alyssa use Blessed Arrow to... Oh wait, not Blessed Arrow. Actually, never mind. I thought there was a... Yeah, never mind what I just said.
You can have her use an Arts, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Let's see.
The only thing I could think of would be to use Fortuna. Which raises Arch strength and Arch defense, which is kind of what we're supposed to do.
That's a good point.
Arcus activate. Forming barrier.
Okay, Alfina used Black Barrier, which will reflect physical attacks.
Right.
Let's move.
And it's Reen's turn now. I guess he should use Motivate, huh? Actually, no, I want him to use True Autumn Leaf Cutter on this guy over here, because he's charging up something.
Oh, okay. True Autumn Leaf Cutter. Okay.
Well, that's what I'm doing. I don't know what it's like on your end.
Predictable. It's my turn.
Okay,
And he's got nothing for arts, so...
Oh, I need to analyze first. Let's see.
Yes, I'll have her.
Who should I analyze first, Altina or one of the robots?
Oh, I think we already... yeah,
No,
I guess we haven't.
But which one should I do first?
Altina, I guess.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns. I've got it!
Okay, she is not weak against anything, and she actually takes less damage from all 4 spells. Oh well.
Right.
Okay, let's see. Trying to decide what to have Alyssa do next. Any thoughts?
I think heal everyone if necessary. People are
Well,
taking a little bit of a beating.
It's not.
What?
It's not on my end.
Let's see here. Crass. Sparks. I just want to delay them.
I'm talking about what should I have Alyssa do?
I just said what you
And
did.
I just said I don't need healing right now.
Have her cast a spell, Cross Crusade.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
Let's go. Hang in there!
Thanks.
My turn.
Okay, Laura's turn.
Alright, let's see. What, True Armor Breaker, that's not the impede. Radiant Spin or Radiant Blade?
Neither one has the impede function on it.
Which one is the impede?
I
They
said
say
none of them.
balance.
None of them do.
Oh, none of them. Okay. I'll do true.
Oh wait,
true
I'm sorry. Radiant Blade. You said impede, not unbalanced. Those aren't the same thing. Radiant
that one
Blade
looks
and
like-
True Armor Breaker both have it, but True Armor Breaker is plus 30%.
Right. Well, that's the one that cancel the arts. So I
Well,
think
yeah, but no one's casting art at the moment.
on my end, the Zafrantes is.
Well, that's on your end. I'm talking about what Laura should do on my end.
Fine.
Well,
Didn't work.
no, fine. I'll figure out something myself. Because I asked what Laura's going to do on my end.
Fine. Have her use Radiant Spin.
Okay.
No escape!
Let's move.
Okay, and it's Reen's turn now.
Have him use. Have him use his True Arc Slash. Trying to keep the Zafrantes off balance.
Okay.
Laser on.
I guess.
Go.
They resisted something. I don't know what.
I can do this.
This is not going to be good. She just used her S break.
I'm sorry, what now?
She just used her S break.
Who, Alfina?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she took out everyone.
Arcus, activate.
This is gonna suck.
Hang in there.
Thanks.
Okay. This is why I use what I use.
Yeah, but I said they weren't doing the things I need to use those for at the time. Remember?
I wasn't strong enough.
So how was I supposed to know to use them? Okay.
Okay.
Hey. Son of a brick!
Here I go.
And Reed's down.
Laser on. Activate. Go.
Try this. You have my thanks.
Right. Arcus, activate.
Let's move.
Oh, damn it!
Laser arm. Activate. Go!
Okay.
Okay, what do you have for us? Holy Song cures all except KO. Resonant Beat. Nocturne Bell. Not a darn thing. Well, wait a minute. I hate using it this way, but...
Arcus activate.
My turn.
Cures all, cures KO. Yep, I'm gonna have to use his S break. Remedy or Quartz.
I can do this.
Thanks!
Well, it restored them back to life. It didn't do anything for their DP.
Hang in there!
Thanks! My turn!
Overdrive.
Eh.
Hit, but
Right. Hang in there!
You have my thanks. It's my turn. Arcus activate.
Let's move!
My turn. No escape.
Hut.
Thanks.
No, you don't!
Activating extermination mode. Transform! Extermination. Commence! Hang in there!
Thanks!
I wasn't strong enough.
Let's move!
Shoot.
she got some of her craft back. There's another thing I can have her do.
Arcus activate.
Stay with us!
Thanks!
Try this.
Thanks! No problem.
I didn't want to hear. Oh, you. Okay. All right. Oh, I want Alyssa. Oh,
Arcus, activate!
Can't reach Alyssa.
I won't give up. Huh.
Oh, you've got it.
You have my things.
Laser arm, activate. Go!
It's my turn.
This is my strongest attack. That's happening. No, you're not gonna.
Arcus, activate.
My turn.
Now!
Gotcha!
Hut.
You have my things.
No problem.
Oh, you're kidding me!
What? What happened?
They took out Elliot again.
My turn.
Reen says the final fight against Haru. And then he said couldn't hear you if you have said anything. No, I hadn't said anything, Reen. And welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight?
I for sure kill one of them.
Bionic, fire.
Let's move.
Can you hear me now, Reen?
Okay.
I hate to do this to waste my other one.
Arcus, activate.
I can do this. Arcus, activate.
Try this.
Thanks.
My turn.
Reen, can you hear me? Okay, you can? Okay, good.
Predictable. Unforgivable.
How you doing tonight, Reen?
My turn. There! Ha!
Hang in there!
Thanks.
I can do this. You're not getting away. Molten Sword! Now!
Got you.
Okay, got rid of one of the robots.
Leave this to me.
You're doing good. Glad to hear it, Reen.
No escape.
My turn.
Forming barrier. Bionic. Fire. Hang in there!
Thanks! I'm not done yet.
Oh crap, she's gonna use her S-brick again.
Okay, got rid of the other robot.
We just survived.
That's
because
good.
everyone was at full health.
That's good.
Hang in there!
You
Thanks.
have my thanks.
Yeah. Hang in there!
Thanks! Let's move.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Now what?
They killed Reen.
Oh.
Now's our chance!
Gotcha!
Leave this to me. Shatter!
Bionic. Fire. Right. Hang in there!
You
Thanks.
have my thanks.
Here I go! Burn to ash! Fall!
Right. Arcus activate. Hut.
Yeah.
Leave this to me. Shatter! Now's our chance. Our time is now.
Leave it to me.
Health depleting. Curious.
Let's move! Burn to ash! Fall!
No problem. Turn to flames. Burn! Activating extermination mode. Transform! Extermination. Commence!
Nice damage to her.
Unforgivable.
Are you okay?
You have my thanks.
Sorry, everyone.
This doesn't look too good.
Well, hate to do this, but I think I'm going to have Elliot use his healing S-break.
Yeah, I have to do the same.
Time to begin! Pure breath of the goddess. Reside in my music and heal my friends. Finale! You have my thanks.
Leave this to me. Shatter!
I can do this. Arcus, activate. Forming barrier. Hup. Bionic, fire.
Right. Hey!
Let's move.
Nice.
What happened? What happened?
She used her Bionic laser like 2 turns after I had Elliot cast Crescent Shell.
Oh, okay.
She
Nice.
just took 1,800 damage from her own attack, and I say it's about bloody time.
Nice.
Turn to flames. Burn! Bionic, fire.
Leave this to me. Shatter!
Let's move.
Don't forget you do overdrive. Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
I did it twice
Leave this to
to
me.
be able to get the key's characters still alive.
Alright, I
Or
guess
to
I'll
get
go
these
and do it
characters
now.
to a point where they
Well,
get
no,
alive.
not with Elliot. Let's wait till... Let's see, when is Reen's turn
Can I
again?
use
I guess I could do
Zero
Alyssa.
Bomb
I guess I could do
on-
it on Alyssa's
No, I
turn.
can't. So, Arts... Dragon Vortex, might as well. Green survives. Oh, no, he's not going to survive.
I can do this. Here I go.
Overdrive!
Can I use one of the capsules on Reen? Yes, I can. Alright, and he's going to need to use...
Turn to flames.
Zero Bomb. So,
Now!
Got you. Let's move. Burn to ash. Fall! Now!
Gotcha! Right.
he's going to have to use...
Turn to flames.
Burn!
Now!
Got you.
35, 45,
Forming
5,
barrier.
1,000. That's probably a little close to what I like.
Hang in there!
Thanks.
Exciting grill.
Right.
Exciting grill it is.
Onward! Shatter!
Which actually restores her to full HP. What's she at? She's at 53.
Try this.
Item.
My turn.
Can't use it.
Burn to ash. Fall! Now's our chance.
Turn radiant spin.
No, you don't.
Activating extermination mode.
And of course it doesn't work.
Transform! Extermination. Commence!
Unforgivable.
Are you okay? You have my thanks.
Hang in there!
Thanks.
I can do this. Hang in there!
Thanks. It's my turn.
Here I go. Burn to ash.
Okay, I almost got her.
Fall!
Oh.
Futile.
Okay, I say that and then Reen goes and misses. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
You have my thanks.
My turn. Shatter!
Okay,
Mission
now I
failed.
got her.
But how?
I've died twice.
Evil
or at
will
least not
fall
totally,
before
but
my blade.
Right. Okay, well, let me know when you're done. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have gotten rid of her 2 robots at least. What's her
Yes.
HP at now? You need to link Green with Alyssa. Sorry, but
No, it's alright. Nothing I do to her seems to do anything serious. I know she's got a high arts. Let's see, Purgatorial. Well, I'll use Purgatorial Flame since she doesn't have that and I have enough time. Let's see, does she have anything left in the tank for arts? No, she but so
well, you have EP charges, don't you?
I've used way too many items for this thing. It's ridiculous. I still have the rest of the dungeon to go through.
All right, fine.
Let's see here. Use dark matter. If Elliot's dark matter doesn't finish her off, Green's Purgatory. Yep. Green's Purgatorial Flame is going to take her out for sure.
Okay, that's good. You act like you still had a ways to go, so.
I've been defeated, but how?
Yeah.
That's the one of the biggest scores I've ever
Yeah,
got.
you got. I got 2.4.
Triple cancel, double teamed, overdrive twice, triple counter, overkill, natural remedy, bag of tricks, scouter. I'm not sure how I got natural remedy, but
Don't worry about it. What,
I had to
Sammy?
use both of my overdrives to take her out.
I got 2 EP charge 3s.
I've got it.
Green just went up to 120.
Elliot is 119.
Alyssa went up to 120.
Yes.
Mackay's
went up
is
to
115.
119.
And that's all I got.
Elliot went up to 120.
Nice.
Caius went up to 116.
Objective completed.
Okay, let me know when you're at Fee's line. And I'll... in the cutscene. Although there's still voice, so I won't have to say anything.
EP charge 3 times 2.
That's good. That's what I got.
Green went up to 120, no change. Alyssa went up to 120, no change. Elliot went up to 120, nothing. Matthias went up to 116, nothing. Fee went up to 119, nothing.
Like I said, it's voice, so I'll just
Come
continue when
on!
you get there.
They're unbelievably strong.
Still, victory is ours.
Reen says, I think I would always
seriously
bring
doubt it would be
Milliam to this
possible to
fight.
make that thing
Makes
with
sense.
modern technology.
Elise!
Aww.
I'm so happy to see you again.
Sorry it took me so long to get to you.
I'm sorry it took me
It's
so
being
long to
said
get to
out.
you.
There's talking.
I can't hear.
Well, I
So-
can.
If I weren't so weak, you wouldn't have been stuck here worrying all this time.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me one bit. All that matters now is that you're here with me. And besides, I know I've caused you no shortage of grief by being here.
Think nothing of it. Holding you in my arms makes carrying all the grief in the world worthwhile.
Oh, those two. I swear.
Someone's got a serious sister complex.
Fee!
Couldn't have asked for a nicer, happier ending.
What a truly inspiring bond they share.
It's good to see them together again. I'm glad to see you alive and well, Dad.
That I am. Sorry to have worried you. Ha ha! Look at you! You've certainly grown into a fine young man since I last saw you, haven't you?
Try not to tease me in front of the Imperial family, okay?
Oliver chose well when entrusting the courageous to them.
Looks like our plan was a perfect success.
Hey guys, looks like things went okay on your end too.
Indeed. I guess that takes care of the Imperial Guardsmen here.
Reen Schwarzer, as well as each of the other members of Class 7. You have my most sincere gratitude for what you have done.
We really can't begin to thank you enough.
Please, don't thank us. We simply did our duty as Erebonian citizens.
Besides, we wouldn't have been able to do anything alone. We only came this far because the whole academy was behind us.
I swell with pride to hear as much. My alma mater seems to be raising truly exceptional students these days. I couldn't be happier.
Did I hear that right?
You attended Thor's as well, Your Majesty?
That I did. It's a long-standing tradition that the men of the Imperial family attend the academy. Oliver did in his younger years, and, Adios willing, Cedric will as well.
Come to think of it.
Where is the Crown Prince?
Yeah, we can't see that little cutie anywhere.
Fee! Gosh dang it.
Fee, stop being so disrespectful.
Well,
The Crown Prince was taken from here several days ago. We were told he was going to somewhere in Heimdall, but nothing beyond that.
That's all?
That's a little unsettling.
if you're looking for the Crown Prince, he's been escorted to the palace.
Valflame Palace? But why?
For what possible reason could he have been taken there? To cooperate in a ritual. Specifically, Duke Cayenne wishes to use the Crown Prince in a ritual which will be conducted shortly.
A ritual?
Where does the Duke fit in all this?
Sounds like you've got a lot of juicy information you're going to be sharing with us.
My thoughts exactly. Fee! Milliam!
On it.
Roger!
Stay right where you are.
You're trapped now. I know little more about the ritual than you do. One thing I do know, however, is that you're too late to stop it from taking place.
Just how soon is this ritual?
What's going on?
Oh, this is like back in the classroom.
Where's it coming from?
I think it's from above us.
No. This can't be happening.
Emma?
What's wrong, Emma?
This song is the Hexen clan's most strictly forbidden incantation. A song to summon the Vermilion despair from the deepest darkness.
Oh boy.
Lucifin lead.
What's happening?
An earthquake!
Its source is the palace. So, they intend to recreate what happened 250 years ago, do they?
Your Majesty?
Thou art the Vermilion Emperor, keeper of 1,000 weapons, and ruler of the interval between heaven and hell. As a rightful descendant of the Guardians of the Blaze, I offer unto you this song of exaltation.
Yes! Yes! That wretched Emperor may have halted my ancestors' ambition, but I will grant it in his place.
Wait, is it not Cedric's then?
Sorry about this, Your Highness. Just bear with it a while longer until this is all over.
Cayenne is a loon. Gee, thank Green?
Whoa! The hell?
The space in front of us is distorting.
How splendid!
And speaking of loons.
Yeah.
This could be fun.
Okay, now it's not being voiced, so...
What is his name?
What is that?
Okay, that is.
Yeah. Guess that bad feeling I had was right on the mark.
Is that...
What does the Duke think he's doing?
So that's the infernal castle. It's just as the Black Records described it. But this time, only the Ashen awoke to do battle with the Azure. On that point, it's very different from before. I can't help but wonder what the outcome will be.
It's simply too early to tell. However, regardless of who wins, the Noble Alliance's victory is all but artfully displayed on a silver platter. We of Ouroboros will be able to advance our plans, and I will be able to grant my own wish. Let us be going, Grianos. We must guide this story to its grand finale. Would you care to accompany us, Your Excellency? If you come, I would be most delighted to prepare you a special seat.
A tempting offer, to be sure, but I'm afraid I'll have to decline. I'll leave the unseen side of this war to you and Duke Cayenne. I'm content to keep watch over the public face of it, whatever ends up coming to pass.
How very cold. Well then, I bid you adieu.
Whose ballad are you singing with that splendid voice of yours, I wonder? I don't suppose it matters. I have my own duty to attend to.
Okay.
Lord Rufus, what are you... And what is that giant castle? What should I have the ship do?
You needn't concern yourself with the castle. Leave that to me.
Just a minute.
Focus on our aerial
Okay, go
defense
ahead.
as I instructed. The Crimson Wings will grace these skies soon enough, and I want you to be ready for them.
What is that?
Well, if you'll excuse me, my final mission still remains to be completed. Oh.
Sorry, she got away.
Oopsie. We were supposed to keep her there, weren't we?
It doesn't matter. She's the least of our worries now.
Just what is that building?
Is everyone all right?
Captain Claire.
Yep.
Oh, Angelica.
Yeah, I didn't catch in time to read Milliam's part. Sorry.
Okay.
I take it you were able to deal with the Imperial Guard's main force. Correct. We were also able to secure the rail route leading here as well. I have prepared a high-speed vehicle to take all of you away from the city where it will be safer. Please, come with me. But...
You should do as she says. Remaining here will inconvenience our people.
I suppose you're right.
Please take care, Your Majesty. I'd like to return to City Hall at once. Would you arrange that for me, Captain? Dot?
But, sir...
I'm the Governor of Hamdala. These may be unusual circumstances, but I have my duties in that capacity to fulfill. The Noble Alliance is likely in a state of confusion after what's happened. This is an excellent time to begin negotiations.
As you wish, Your Excellency. I'll have a car prepared at once.
I leave the capital in your hands, Governor. Certainly, Your Majesty.
everyone, please hurry to the cages. We need to gather as much info as we can on exactly what's happening here. Alright. We might even need to help evacuate the citizens of Heimdall if it comes to it. Reen?
What's wrong? Well, I'm sorry, Toa. Valimar will be coming, and I will be coming with you. We're going to that castle.
What?
But why?
You can sense Crow there, can't you? Oh, sorry, wrong voice. You can sense Crow there, can't you? Along with his Azure Knight. Oh. I see.
Right. I'm all but certain that castle is meant to be the final stage Valimar and I will have to stand upon. I just feel like it was prepared by some kind of grand destiny. One so great, even the War of the Lions itself was only a fraction of it.
You might actually be right, Reen. Your mind's made up then? Well, in that case, you're not going alone. We're all Thor students, just like you and Crow.
But Toa?
She's right. You might think you're fated to go there, but what's going on concerns us just as much as it concerns you. We all feel exactly the same way. We're Crow's classmates too. And yours. We have as much right to take part in this as you do. I refuse to simply sit and watch by the sidelines.
Oh, we won't hear any difference. Yeah, don't try and go alone now after we've come this far together.
You're not the only one with a stake in this.
I need to see with my own two eyes exactly what my brother intends to achieve, so I refuse to be left behind.
Yeah, I'm coming with you too!
Besides, we're the state of the capital's end. I can't pretend this has nothing to do with me. You guys are the best, you know?
I was going to say that at least Emma and I should accompany you, but why state the obvious at this point? Class 7's bonds are far stronger than our need to fulfill our duty. Naturally, I'm no exception. You sure have changed. Well then, I'll leave everything to you, Captain. I'm sure you've already got some of the RMP in the city by now, right? Of course, leave everything to us. Lecter is back now as well, so as soon as the opportunity to do so presents itself, I'll hurry along to support you.
Sure, you all perform admirably. Make good use of what you've learned at the Academy, and your path is sure to open.
May Adios be with you all. Please, take care of yourselves.
We will. Thank you.
Fear not, your majesty. We shall return safely, together with His Highness Crown Prince Cedric. Thank you.
I want you to accept this. I can't believe this. Grand Cordon. Well.
Got a trophy, just a sec. Phoenix
Yes,
Ascendant.
Yeah.
Receive the
That's
Grand Cordon of the Order of the Phoenix Wings from Emperor Eugene III. So, was that not necessarily set in stone to happen then?
I think it was set in stone to happen when anyone got to this point.
Oh, okay. Anyway, just a moment. Okay, continue.
It's your turn.
Oh. That's an honor given only once every few years.
Looking at the medals my daughter has awarded you with, it's clear that you more than deserve it.
Well, okay, I guess you wouldn't have gotten them if you didn't get the medals from, Elfin.
That's entirely possible. I would ask each of you to accept one. It's the least I can give to you after all you have done for Erebonio. We are truly unworthy, Your Majesty.
Thank you so much.
Go forth, bearers of the horned lion crest. Fight not for the future of this nation, but for your own individual futures. And when this is over, return to your loved ones, safe and unharmed. Yes, Your Majesty!
Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 2.
What's your dog barking at?
I have no idea. Anyway, I think this would probably be a good place to stop for the night, don't you?
I totally agree.
Alright, so yeah, this is where we're gonna end the stream for tonight. Hope you all enjoyed it. As always, you can follow my YouTube channel linked below to see my past streams, as well as my Twitter to be notified when I go live or further announcements. And I will be back tomorrow to continue playing the Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. And when will we be back?
Monday's the most likely date.
Alright, sounds good. So, and if you'll stick around, we will be dropping a raid with Mr. Shion Petra 92, who is continuing his charity marathon to try to support the Susan G. Komen Foundation. So, hope you'll stick around for that. And I hope you all have a great night. I will see you tomorrow, and I'll see you next time you're on, Rio.
Okay, sounds good, Ken. Have a good night.
Yep.
Thanks to all of Ken's fans for tuning in tonight. I hope you enjoyed our little back and forth. And take care, everyone, and have a great night.
Yep. Take care, everyone. Have a great night. Bye.
Bye-bye, all.